feel, from an offensive perspective, do you have to kind of keep up with the defense at this point?
We just go out there and try to score as many points as we can. We know if we do our job, the defense is going to do their job. Like the past couple of weeks, when they needed to get a stop, they got a stop, both the Indiana game and last week. So we know that we both are going to handle our business. We know as an offense, we just got to keep getting better every week and continue to score more points, because the more points we score, obviously, the easier it is on them.
Natty said coming into the season that they wanted to score 60 points a game. Not quite there, but definitely spinning the ball well. You feel like you guys are clicking on all cylinders yet, or not quite?
We're still learning. That's the crazy thing is we're putting up pretty good numbers, and we're still not even where we need to be. So every week we're coming out, the receivers are getting better. I'm personally getting better. We're just trying to get better each and every week. The running backs and the linemen have been doing a great job all season. It's just really been on the receivers and I just trying to learn, come together, mesh together better. And we're almost there. We're on the cusp of it. So each week we're just trying to get better.
James, you talk about meshing with the receivers. Last week, I guess Ryan, Ronnie, and Rajah all had over 100 yards. Do you feel like that's kind of like a preview where you guys can be when you finally get to where you want to be?
Definitely. That's what we have a lot of receivers. We got a lot of playmakers out there, and all of them can make plays. All you gotta do is get them the ball. But definitely, that's kind of what this offense is built on. Is not really having to focus on one guy. As everyone can make plays. Just share the wealth. And yeah, those guys had a great game last week, and we're looking to continue that this week.
James, to the untrained eye on Saturday at UMass, it looked like you guys were going a little faster offensively. It looked like you found another gear. I mean, is that something you guys saw or felt?
Yeah, Coach Babers wanted us to push faster during the week of practice. That's what we really focused on, was just getting the tempo faster and getting the play calls in faster, getting everyone lined up faster. So yes, definitely last week was the fastest we've been. But like he said, we'll never be that slow again. So we're always trying to get faster. And this week we've been doing pretty well. We're always just pushing, like we say, push the herd, just try to get everyone set, get everyone lined up, and snap the ball as fast as we can.
Well, you talked about the last couple of drives, though. That was a time where you needed to milk the clock a little bit and give the defense a chance to rest, to kind of sew up the game, and weren't able to pull that off. I mean, is that a function of the offense isn't built for that, or just mistakes, or where did you see?
Well, first of all, you got to give UMass's defense a lot of credit. They played really well. They played hard. They were physical the whole game. But yeah, definitely in that situation, we got to do better than that. To run out the clock and get a couple first downs and help the defense out and not make the game so tight like we did. But obviously the defense came and they got to stop like they did. But definitely that's on our shoulders. We need to get first downs. We need to execute better than that, and we'll definitely fix that.
So you felt it was more your execution, and by yours I mean the offense's execution.
Absolutely, yeah. It was a combination of that, and UMass's defense was ready to play too. But yes, definitely that is on our shoulders. We need to fix that.
Going to Buffalo, I'm sure you've watched the film by now. Anywhere that you feel like you can exploit coming up on Saturday?
They're a very disciplined team. They have been. They're all old. They've all played for a long time. A lot of them are seniors and juniors, so they've played together a long time. And they got a great head coach, obviously. But we're just going to come out, kind of just do our usual game plan, just throw the ball. And we know we can run the ball, obviously, so it's on the receivers and I to kind of bring that aspect of our game along. But, it's going to be a great challenge. Like I said, they're very disciplined. Their linebackers make a lot of tackles. They don't miss a lot of tackles. So we just got to execute, do everything that we're taught to do, and it should be a pretty good game.
But when you face Buffalo, they have faced Baylor, basically runs your offense. I mean, is that the tape that you focus on, or do you look at all 4 or 5 games or however many they've played?
Yeah, they obviously have a great advantage playing Baylor the past 2 years, I believe. So they know what this offense can do, and they've already faced it, the tempo and everything that comes along with it. So definitely I've been watching that film, but I just watch all the tape. You don't want to be too keyed in on anything, but they obviously have a great advantage. So we're going to have to execute even better this week, and definitely they have an advantage. So they're not going to be intimidated by the speed. They know what's coming and everything like that. So we just got to execute, and we know that going into the game.
Is there something that they can learn, or that you can learn rather, from watching them face Baylor?
Absolutely. Watching that film has been good because we can see where their holes are, what we can exploit in their defense, and because it's basically the same stuff. So the tempo is obviously good, and it's been a huge help. But obviously it's a huge disadvantage because they know it's coming as well, and they'll be ready for it.
James, comparing this Buffalo defense to last year's, obviously Khalil's not there anymore, but they still have Skinner and a few other talented defenders. So how does this defense compare to what you guys saw last year?
Obviously, losing Khalil was a huge loss, but they got a lot of guys back, like you said, and they're very disciplined. They don't miss a lot of tackles. Their linebackers are very good, and their D-line in the back half, they're all old. They're all seniors or juniors, and they played a lot of football, so they know what's coming. But at the end of the day, if we come out, we do our job, we score some points, we know the defense is going to get stops. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Talk about your development in the position so far this year, James. Are you guys working kind of on execution right now as your comfort level gets higher in the position? Are you opening up the playbook more?
Absolutely, yeah, it all falls on me. The sooner I can pick stuff up, the sooner this offense can take off. So just getting together with the receivers, kind of seeing things, getting on the same page is first and foremost. When we see things in the defense that we're on the same page, they run the route I want them to, I'll throw it where they want me to throw it, that kind of stuff. But obviously, the more we grow up, the playbook, we can open it up more. And we're starting to run a lot more plays. We're running faster. People are getting lined up sooner. They're knowing what to do. So obviously, we're all kind of grown up in this offense together, and it's starting to come together.
There was a lot of hype about the offense coming into the year off the fast alert. Do you feel like there's more pressure now at this point? Obviously with the defense giving up, the points and yards they've given up for you guys to perform even better? We come into it, and the faster we go, we think it's harder on the other team's defense, obviously. And the more points we can score, the easier we make it on them. But obviously, it's fun to be in a shootout game when both offenses are scoring. That's fun for us, obviously, probably not so much for the defense. But for us to, go out and run a lot of plays, score a lot of points, throw the ball around, hand it off to the backs, they have a great day every game. Obviously, it's fun. So, yeah, a lot of hype coming in. It was fast. We're reaching that point. We're getting there. We're getting to where we need to be. But we're just trying to get better each and every week.
Anything else for James? Thank you, James.
Thank you.